talked about every day those habits. And I think I get asked this question more than anything else. Coach, when did you see it coming together? And I can tell you that for every position that I've held as a head football coach at every university, the answer's been the same, and it's the same at Notre Dame. When our players started caring about each other is when we started winning. And it's the same feeling that you get in Pasquarelli East or in Dillon or any of the opportunities that you get to interact. Everybody at Notre Dame gets that same feeling when they start to care about each other. And that's our football team. Why? Because of the habits that they all are asked to follow on a day-to-day basis. We're all rowing in the same direction. We ask our players, really, for 5 things. 1, do you care? Are you passionate about what you do? 2, are you committed to being the best student and the best player that you can be? 3, can I trust you? Trust, obviously, is so important in those relationships. 4, observe the golden rule. Treat others the way you'd like to be treated. And 5, do the right thing. Accountability. Those are the only 5 things. We call those the Irish commandments. We live by those every day within our football program. We talk about those habits every day. And by doing so, our players can start to feel the spirit of Notre Dame because they care about each other. And so, as I see it, in terms of where we're going, our foundation has been built. Now, we're going to go out and play some football because the foundation is solid. Now we're going to go play a game. And as long as our players understand that they are representing Our Lady first and foremost, not that they're coming to Notre Dame because they're going to the league. Tonight's the draft. And that is the goal and dream for many young men that are playing, and I have no problem with that. But they have to have it in the right priority. That number 1, recognize the value of a Notre Dame education. Number 2, you play for Our Lady. And number 3, go get your job. But not in the reverse order. So, thank you. So recruiting, as you know, is so important to that. And that's really been our message in the recruiting process, is that I'm looking for young men that recognize the value of a Notre Dame education. It is no longer a 4-year decision. When you decide to go to Notre Dame, that's a 40-year decision. That's your 401k. That's going to open up doors for you for the rest of your life. So if you want to talk to me about coming to Notre Dame, you better understand what you're getting when you sign up for it. Because you're going to have to come to Notre Dame. You're going to have to work, too. It is a competitive environment, academically and athletically. So that's who we're looking for. So if you can find somebody that recognizes the value of an education, wants to play and help Notre Dame win a national championship. National championship. Bring this football program back to where it needs to be, and that is at the top of college football. And third, go get that job, wherever it is. Whether it's on Wall Street or whether it's your own business or playing in the NFL. That's who we're looking for. So if you find one of them, let me know. And if they're 6'6", 250, that works too. We'll throw that in. So in the year that I've spent at Notre Dame, I've been asked, what makes it special? It's spirit, it's community, it's leadership. All those things coming together, and now knowing that when I got to Notre Dame, those things existed, but you can't really feel them unless you're part of Notre Dame and you've been on that campus. So I think I said the right things at my press conference that we were going to win a national championship last year, if you remember. There might have been a little doubt. But I think there's always a little doubt when you're aspiring to great things. And I don't think you can truly believe it unless you go through a little bit of that doubt. And it's when you pass through doubt and you come out on the other end like I have, that you now truly believe in your heart that you'll be able to bring Notre Dame football back to amongst the elite in college football. I believe that now because I've been through it. I've seen it. I've gotten a chance to work in an environment where everybody's rowing in the same direction, whether it be from our president to our athletic director, Jack Schwarber, admissions, residential life, our faculty, all are here for the same reasons. So I'm very optimistic. I believe that we're going to be able to do the things that are going to energize you to get back out in that community and do the great work that you're doing and celebrate a lot of Notre Dame victories. I'll leave you with this. In this year of great highs and lows, people ask me, what are you most proud of in your first year at the University of Notre Dame? I've met incredible people. It's been rewarding personally for my family. Our foundation has benefited from Notre Dame. But what I'm most proud of is how our young men have grown. How they are no longer thinking about themselves, but as John mentioned, that are now other-centered. They think about others first. And when you get to that point, you know that you're moving in the right direction. Our president has a very important day today. Matter of fact, it is his 41st birthday. If we could have a nice round of applause. 41 years today. Happy birthday to you. Such a humble guy. I told him I was going to say 39 for the second year in a row. But I think at this time,
take some questions.
We could take some questions from the audience.